give me 24 hours and I'll initiate if I want
I
to
love
talk
that.
about it.
I love that, Haley.
And I think that's super important, and it's not an easy thing to do necessarily. So just know that it takes a lot of like strength and vulnerability to do that. But I think it's super important to work on those boundaries early, and then it'll kind of help you throughout however long you decide to play.
I think that's tremendous advice. And look, I'm gonna go on a limb here. If you're listening to this show, you probably are one of those kids and one of those parents that can do that, right? I have a feeling the parents who don't want to do that aren't listening to a show called Arkansas Hockey or the Red. So, look, it's a two-way street, kids. You have to advocate for yourselves. And parents, you have to hear that. But at the same time, kids, like parents have things to say too that are valuable. But you have
Mhm.
every right to tell your parents, I don't want to talk about this right now. And you should do that if it's not there. And look, parents listening and kids, you should know this. We want to talk about the game after the game. I'm a parent. I've got kids. I always want to talk about the game. It's because I love the game, right? But I also have to recognize as a parent, you know, my kid might not want to do that today, and that's okay. I have to be respectful of that, right? Especially if it's a bad game. I try not to say anything, Haley, believe it or not. I won't even open my mouth after a bad game
Yeah,
because they know, like you said, they know.
they know.
They already going through it in their head.
Yep.
And more often than not, my son and daughter will come to me later and say, "Hey, could I have done something differently here?" Or I felt this way. That's
That's
yeah.
nice.
To me, that's the environment I think that is
Yep.
for me. That's what I want.